diplomas, that their dream is degree. What does that mean? Chokwasizako mukono gwo kitokola ki? Tochita. Feel kuchintu. If it is academics right now, use it. Okay? If they are the marks that you need, make sure you score the what? The marks. Never worry, they begin to contributing a marks. Have your God first. Give your books time. Have a personal timetable. Buli omu wano mukimanyi nti alina obudde bw'okusoma bwanjawulo bw'ategeereramu singa omulala. Mumwe muliko abasobola okusoma ekiro sekyo? I was among the people who could not do winters. Nzasoma ku winter. Nagisomako okumala weeks 2, but you guys, babagambako nti osobola okulema okwebaka ate ne weebaka. I used to put my legs in the basin. And I doze while my legs are in the basin. So I realized winter siyange naye kati solution ki? Solution si kukoma mu class. Nemanya nti obudde bw'olweggulo buno nga class ziwedde. Very good. So we could leave class, people go, twavanga mu class saawa 10. Kasanzira mu domu n'ensaala nga nzija mu class. Nga manyi nti I have between that time up to supper time. Ninawo saawa zange meka? Ennungi 2. Ngenda ba nyingiza. Ofa bulungi ki bw'oyingiza ddala obudde bumaze ng'okola ki? Ng'osoma. Nemanya nti kati awo ema nsomyawo topiki yange ekitundu kyayo oba koota yaayo buli lunaku. Ne prep time n'ensoma. Nzaba basome winters ne bankoze ki? Neebase. So, identify your strength. Each one of you, what is your favorite time of reading?
Evening preps.
Evening preps. Utilize that. Tozivaako. Olina wajjambudde bo evening preps. Tomutunuulira. You read. So, buli omu kozesa ki? Your strength that you do what? That you have right now, okay? Kozeseza obudde bungi. My story is very long. I may not finish it. But all I will say, nga muli ku Mende Kalema, mulina buli kimu kye mwetaaga okubeera successful. Mulina buli kimu, mulina abasomesa, ekyemu waffe omulungi waali abataddeko amaanyi mugakozese. Yeah? Guys, do you know that I came from Mende Kalema and I became a guild president of Islamic University in Uganda? I remember no one actually knew. I had 3 people who had studied from my school by then. It was Hakim and Navdeo Wadieli Medi. I think by that time I from university. And Munzomu ne another colleague I have in medical school. Mufi. But I made a student. I stood into the election and I passed. You know why? Because people to recognize you, they look at what you put on the table.
By the way, I did not tell you, I stood for guild presidency at IUIU, Kampala campus. The unique part about it, you know, there is a lot of katemba that rotates around the elections, not even outside, but even in the universities. So what happened, she was doing medicine, I was doing law. So when we had gathered a very good number of voters, so their program would be longer than our program, as in they did the exams later than we did. So they said that all medicine students, you know, we were voting on Saturday. So on Friday, their semester ended on Friday. We were voting on Saturday. So the institution was like, all the medicine students are not eligible voters. And all the voters I had, because the other guild, the other opponent came from the same faculty of law. So now I had a very big number from medicine. Campaign manager, medicine. So now, we had to mobilize and tell the students to tell their parents that they should pay tuition on Friday. We vote on Saturday. She paid her full tuition on Wednesday. Campaign manager nalazi sisobola kubanga sironze tuition wa $1,700,000 n'ekitundu ku semester. Oba yamujjawa yamusasula ku Friday ekiro system nemukiriyalinga. Mu balonzi abaasooka we are voting online. She voted campaign manager. So this is a family. This is a family. Social capital wa bei nnyo. Kakati $1,700,000 kitundu omukyala nga bwe mulabye azijjeewa ku Friday ekiro alonde katongole on Saturday. Mubeere ne teamwork.
Thank you so much. Katongole, you reminded me of that time. Bannange kyonna kye kiri kye twagala obajjukiza tuli mmwe twaliko nga mmwe era tukyali part kummwe. We are still part of you, and we have moved wherever we have moved. We know the journey is still long, and on your side it's still long, but at least by the time we leave here, we want you to be knowing that you are who you think you are. Right now in this room, I want to leave by asking 3 questions to everyone. Number 1, write these questions if you have a notebook. What do you want to be 10 years from now? Number 2, who are your role models? Who are the people that you're looking at? I want you to write 2 forms of role models. Sagala wandika role model nga yewe Kaguta Museveni, right? I want you to write 2 generational role models. One from a generation not more than 20 years from where you are, then one above 20 years. You know why? You need to look at people whom you admire, but also looking at the time frame. So you start by looking at someone closer to you. Omuntu akuli okumpi akuzaamu mangu amaanyi okusinga ali ewala. Kuba ali ewala, you could think they are exposed more. You could think abo we basomera ebintu byali birungi, abo we basomera UNEB yali takeeleza max. You know that are the excuses we always get when we face it. So have those role models. Have someone go to Nulide at least also moving closer to their steps. Okay? Number 2, the other question is, what is the major obstacle from you attaining your goals? Once you identify the major obstacle that is stopping you from excelling academically, you're going to get solutions. Okay? That's all I'm solving a chotalina. Me, I'm a doctor, but if the patient comes to you, na kunyonyola obulwadde bwe, notafuna differential, omanyi tukiyita differential, like omulwadde asobola okunyonyola obubonero ng'olina ebirwadde nga bitatu ebize mu bwongo bwo by then. Nogamba, mulwadde agambye olubuto oluluma wano wagguluggulu. Nogamba ezo ulcers, oyo pancreatitis, oba eyo liver. Is that the heart problem? You know heart problems can present like ulcers. Someone is like, I have ulcers. So like, could that be angina? That is, the patient is bringing these symptoms. So once you have those in mind, now you start breaking it down. Chilwe chisinza, you weigh options. Chilwe single contributing that. Ogenda kwesanga ng'osigaza 1 or 2 problems. Then you have solutions, okay? So you can only have 2 solutions. You can have solutions only to a problem identified. So identify your challenges. If your weakness is the friends you have, Manyata have a poor peer group. The next step is changing friends or remodeling the kind of friends you do what? You have. If your problem is, I'm not giving my books enough time, then reshape your timetable. Give more time to your books. If it is a particular subject you're failing always, give it more time, okay? They were talking about combination. People in A level, I want to give you this advice, please. There is no good in you passing one subject and failing the rest. That is the worst thing to happen to you. You know why? It's going to narrow down your opportunities. So try to balance your subjects. Okay, you might give the highest energy to the two, your principal subjects that you feel like you need, but make sure to no subject endala. Okay? Try at least to have a minimum of a principal part in every subject. Opportunities is the other thing every student is asking. We might some opportunities with yo. I'll tell you this frankly. We are very lucky for the people who are on for the first session. Our dear Dr. Kabogoza has promised you to take you through. For those ones who are into the health field, those opportunities are there if you have your marks first. So before you think about opportunities, think about, do I have marks? Opportunity. It is the best thing. So get your marks. And this money after this year, the marks and scholarship, remember you've been praying. So at the back of your mind, you're like, Allah wange, Adina ange. Okay? I've been praying, I've been engaging him. So you know whatever journey you have ahead, he's spearheading it. Secondly, opportunities will always find you. You don't know where, you don't know if they are coming from your classmates. Me, my greatest opportunity came from someone I didn't know. Okay? Opportunities are always there, but they find a ready person. Be ready and be resilient. Zijja kusanga, ate persisting. Atoli the opportunity kukusanga wo today. Okay? Opportunity to college. You know, like once you look for it, you will find it. Izo banga si wojisubira. I will tell you my scholarship was the least expected one. Generally ndabanga namu 90% hope. Abatu kako ne bakule ne mama wange ne bamwebaza okubanga ndi mwala mugezi tebampa. Okay? So that is life. Opportunities knock you when you are ready. Prepare yourself and have hope. Have hope. Be a disciplined student. Be hardworking. Be God-fearing and be humble. Okay? Above it all, stay smart. Always be presentable. People like presentable faces. Be smart. Don't be a shabby what? A shabby student. Be that smart student. This is everyone can do what? Can look at. Enjoy your time today. My speech was a long one, but I want to remind you guys and also be part of the co-curricular activities. Okay? If it is sports, you're a good bowler, your opportunities could be coming from football. You never know what the world is holding for you. If you're a good netballer and there is a team, be part of the team. If you're good into Quran, perfect that. Okay? If you're so good in public speaking, every time you have MDD, represent your team in speech. You don't know who is going to recognize you and look for you one day. If it is music, dance and drama, use it. Many successful people are there, but they have been successful through music. So opportunity starts by you preparing, identify your potentials. The life ahead is only controlled by prayers and what you do today, okay? Thank you so much for the time. For any questions, they'll be welcome. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.